I'll be showing you how to do monochrome staining. So this is one plate where we have different types of culture. So let me just show you this plate. You can see there are different colonies which have been growing of different colors, different sizes and different shapes. Okay, so here we have isolated the cells or the organisms which are there in the soil. Okay, so now if we want to characterize them, we need to study them. So the first step is going to be the monochrome staining, to just see what is the shape of the whatever the organism is there. So today I will be showing you how to do it for one of the cultures. Okay, so I will be choosing this yellow one. So yellow colony that you are able to see over here, I will be choosing that one. This is called as a nichrome loop. Okay, so this is an inoculating loop. This is the equipment that we use to transfer any of our cultures directly from plates to either suspension or on slides. Okay, so first I'll be telling you how to work aseptically also. When I say aseptically, it means that between these two burners. So when we light the burners, the temperature around that area increases. So all the organisms which are there in that nearby environment, they would be killed, and you would be able to study the organism of your interest only. So let me just light this burners. So both the burners, the distance should be, this is how we have to work between the burners. So before inoculating, we have to make sure that the inoculating loop, that is the nichrome loop, is sterilized. So how do you sterilize it? The entire loop, that is this particular portion, should be red golden. Okay, red hot. So why nichrome loop is being used? Because this is one of the characteristic of nichrome, that it gets red hot very fast and then cools down also very fast. So then you have to cool it for some time. Then only you can touch the microbe or the colony with this loop. Okay. So I have just holding it between the burners. So during this time you are not supposed to take out the loop from the burners. Okay, you have to keep it in between, because this is the area which is going to be sterilized. One more rule that you are not supposed to speak. Okay. So now I will open this plate, and we have to take care that we are not opening the plates with the microbes without this burners. Okay, you have to open it only between the burners, never open it outside the burners. Okay, so I'll just take some of the culture in my loop, and then this is saline. Okay, normal saline. So I'll mix it, and this will make my cell suspension. So again you have to sterilize your loop so that you are killing all the organisms on this loop, and then you can keep this. So you can see the loop turning red hot. Okay, again cool it down and then keep it aside. So now I'll just mix this culture in this saline. So this will give me a saline suspension. Okay, so this saline was also sterilized. It was autoclaved. So this kept with this cotton that is there, that means it is sterilized. All the other organisms are not there. So now I will be showing you how to make a smear on the glass slide. So you can see here that I have made a marking. This marking is around 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter square. So we have to make this smear inside that marking, inside that area. Okay, so make sure that you can see that I have made the marking on this side. So the smear that I will be making would be on the opposite side. Okay, so again we will take the nichrome loop. We are going to sterilize it. So just see how it turns red hot again. Okay, so just keep it for 5 seconds. Okay, and then let it cool down. Once it has cooled down, then we will be taking our suspension. So just dip your loop in this suspension. You can see here there is a bubble onto this loop. Get closer. Yes, so when this bubble is there, that means the culture is already on the loop. Okay, so now you can just take the slide and then fully rub onto this entire area. Okay, you can take the culture only once, or you can also take it twice. And evenly spread it in that entire area. Again, sterilize the loop, keep it aside, and let this slide dry up. Okay, first we need to air dry the slide, and then after that is done, we will heat fix it. Pause. The slide has already been air dried, and we will be doing the heat fixing of this slide. Okay, so why do we do the heat fixing? So that when we are pouring the dye and we are giving the washing, the organism should not be washed away. So it should be fixed properly on the glass slide. So we'll just 1 or 2 times you have to just allow the slide to move on to the flame. Okay, so our heat fixing is being done, and now we will proceed for staining. We continue with monochrome staining. Our smear is ready now. So you can see this is the staining stand on which we can keep our slides, so that whatever the dye is there, that will fall on the basin and you are not staining yourself. You have to take care you don't stain your clothes, you don't stain your hands. Okay, so in the area where we have made the stain, we will just add 2-3 drops of this stain. This is crystal violet, and we will incubate it, or we will keep it for 1 minute. So 1 minute is done. Now we will just decant. Okay, and slowly under running water we will allow this dye to be washed off. Okay, so once it is done, again you have to air dry this slide. Okay, see that the slide has air dried. So air drying is very important, because here we are not going to put any cover slip. We are supposed to see it under compound microscope under 100x. So for 100x we have to use this cedar wood oil. This is cedar wood oil, and just a drop of it. Using this capillary, I'll place just a drop of it at the center of my smear. Okay, not much, just enough, and then you have to place it on the stage. So this is a compound microscope. So the objective has to touch. It has to touch the slide, and the adjustment should be such that you have the slide, you have the objective, and between it should be connected by the oil. This is the coarse adjustment. This is the fine adjustment. So slowly you have to come up using your coarse adjustment by looking under it. So this is the mirror which will allow the light to be focused on the objective lens. You can adjust it using this. So once you have done the coarse adjustment, you can adjust it using the fine adjustment to see it properly. So this is the eyepiece. Okay, so this is 10x eyepiece that you can see. So objective is 100x and the eyepiece is 10x. So that is how 1,000 times you are magnifying the organism and you can see it. So this things like this is the stage where you can move it back and forth, you can move it left and right, and that is how you can observe the light. So now what I can see is, because I had used crystal violet, I can see violet color. This is the organism that I have used is Micrococcus, hence we can see clusters of small cocci, purple colored or violet colored cocci under the microscope.